Breaking news, Chicago Bears quarterback Justin Fields has been diagnosed with a left shoulder dislocation. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, my NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears and talk about Justin Fields' injury. So we got the report that the MRI came back and there was no serious major injury and he was considered day-to-day. And now we hear that Justin Fields actually has suffered a left shoulder dislocation. Now, that seems pretty significant to me. So I don't know why this news didn't come out before. But my inclination is that the reason for the report not coming out earlier about the dislocation is that it's to his non-throwing shoulder, right? And that's a big difference because if it was to his throwing shoulder, we're definitely talking about Justin Fields being out, being placed on IR, and we know he wasn't going to play. But because it's his non-throwing shoulder, that's why I believe Matt Eberflus, the head coach of the Chicago Bears, has deemed him day-to-day. All right, so let's talk about this more. Now, I knew that it was some sort of a shoulder injury, obviously, because that's what initially it looked like. It was just, what is the extent and severity of it? Was it an AC joint? Was it a dislocation, break? What was it? And based off of what I've read and seen from doctors on social media commenting on the injury, talking about the injury, they have all said that this is the type of injury where Justin Fields can take painkillers for it, can take meds for it, can get injected up for, and be able to play. Like, he doesn't have to miss any time. But here's the thing. There is a greater chance of re-injury, right? Re-aggravation, risking that. And so we're back to square one here, people, talking about should he or should he not play and risk further injury. And to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what I've told you guys, nothing new here. I think Justin Fields, for his long-term health, probably should sit, even though selfishly as a Bears fan, I want to watch him. He's been the best part about the Bears season by far. But it just doesn't make sense to risk it out there and put him out there. Now, again, non-throwing shoulder, right? So you don't need it really. And let's say if the Bears were a playoff team or if this was a playoff game, maybe you're saying he's going to be out there. But neither of those things are true, right? The Bears are certainly not going to make the playoffs. They're actually vying for the #1 seed in the draft. Like, it doesn't really make sense for Justin to be out there. And, you know, if you ask him, he's going to want to be out there. He's tough as nails. And he played at the end of that game with a dislocated shoulder. So I have no doubts in my mind that Justin's going to want to play. But you got to save the player from themselves sometimes. So, yeah, nothing different than what I've told you guys earlier. And now we know it's a left shoulder dislocation, still considered day-to-day. But it was funny because Matt Eberflus wouldn't rule out a season-ending injury either. So it's like anywhere from Justin could play this week to being ruled out the rest of the season. Like, we're literally talking about that realm of possibilities. From Justin being ready this week against the Jets to Justin sitting out for a week or 2 or 3 to Justin sitting out the rest of the season. Now, I don't want him sitting out the rest of the season. Maybe you let him heal up until the bye week, so 3 weeks off, and then he's back. But let's see how the severity of the injury happens to be per the doctors, like what they deem him to be. But yeah, definitely think he needs to rest up. Definitely think he needs some time off to heal up. But let's see. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Left shoulder dislocation to his non-throwing shoulder. Looks like there's a chance Fields, you know, could play, but better for his long-term health not to. So let me know what you guys think as always. Thanks.